Now in its 8th year, the Ringling is getting ready to host their annual Ringling International Arts Festival. And here to break down the event and tell people what to expect is Dwight Curry, the performance curator at the Ringling. Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome.
Thank you.
You guys ready? This is a big deal for our area.
This is a big deal. This is the, every year the Ringling International Arts Festival just marks the beginning of the cultural season here on the Gulf Coast. And so it's a big event, and it's a lot of fun.
You have the fun job of deciding and kind of maybe saying, okay, yeah, we want you to come to our festival. You're kind of the yay sayer, the no sayer. So what is it that you look for?
Authenticity.
Okay.
Originality. It's a performance program at a museum of art, and museums don't deal in replicas or reproductions or the mass-produced. So what we look for in this festival is to present those kind of unique, one-of-a-kind, rarely seen, seldom seen performers from around the world who come to Sarasota for this long weekend.
And it's so cool because I think some people, you know, we're not going to get the opportunity to maybe travel around the world as much as we would like to, but this is an opportunity to maybe get a taste, a flavor of that right here.
Well, we have a circus artist, an acrobat from New Zealand who has worked with a circus company in Finland that are coming, a group from Australia, musicians from Israel, and then from points around the country. So they come to us, so we don't have to travel around the world to find them.
We're so glad that they do. So let's talk about opening night, and there's going to be a great band, I know. So kind of give us the dish on the band.
Opening night is a huge event that's held in the Museum of Art Courtyard, one of the great party places in Florida. And the focal point of that event will be Dende and his band. And Dende is Brazilian Afro funk.
Ooh, I like.
It sounds great. So, and it's just a lot of high energy, the sounds of Rio, the sounds of Brazil.
Especially with the Olympics just kicking off too. That might take us back there. That's nice. So yeah, so how is it a mix of music and perform? Because how many events? Is there 8 different events throughout the weekend?
There's 8 different events. On opening night, if you so choose, you can attend one of 3 performances that are opening at 7 o'clock. So if you want to go to the theater first, you can. The performances are brief. They're usually only about an hour to maybe an hour and a half.
Okay.
And when the curtain comes down on those, then everybody goes to the Museum of Art Courtyard, where there'll be 1,000 or more people dancing to the sounds of Brazilian music and food and fireworks and just a lot of fun.
Yeah. Now let's talk about this one gentleman that you're particularly excited about coming.
Thomas Moncton, yes. He's a
pianist, kind of? I mean,
He is, the name of his show is called The Pianist.
Okay.
And I saw Thomas perform in Montreal at the festival there. And Thomas comes onto the stage. There's a gleaming grand piano. And
we're seeing it now, my goodness.
And you believe he's going to give a concert, a recital, and then everything starts to go wrong until eventually that piano's on fire and he's doing an acrobatic act hanging, doing trapeze work from the chandelier. But it is uproariously funny and just a wonderful good time.
It sounds like it as we're looking at here.
This is an act that he created in Finland with the circus company there, and then it's traveled the globe and now will be in Sarasota.
What a cool place the Ringling is to kind of, I mean, you must be honored to work there and to bring this stuff here to the Bay Area, but just the Ringling campus itself and what you guys are doing there, if someone has not been out yet, they need to go.
Well, that's also the great thing about the festival is there are performances in 3 or 4 different venues, and the performances are at 2 o'clock, 5 o'clock, and at 8 o'clock every day, but when you buy a ticket to the performance, it also gets you into all of the museums.
Perfect.
So between performances, you have the incredible Ringling Museum of Art, the spectacular Katazan, the Ringling's Mansion, and of course our Circus Museum, and then just all those beautiful gardens and grounds right there on Sarasota Bay, and all other kinds of musical and food experiences.
Yeah. One of the things you wanted to make sure to mention before we run out of time here is this is affordable. I mean, we talk about a lot of the acts that are coming to town, and this is maybe sometimes, I think, a sticking point for people of whether they go or not.
One of the great joys of the festival is that we keep our ticket prices roughly between $25 and $35. So for like $100, you can see 3 incredible performances in a day and enjoy the entire museum. Or if you wanted to see one performance, you can
Lots
do that
to
as
choose
well.
from. Well, there's the info right there to find out more. I know, is that probably because there is so much going on? Is that to go to the website to maybe
Go to
see
the website
schedule?
where
Is
you
that
can
probably the
get
best thing
the
to
full
do?
scope of what's happening at the festival.
All right. Well, Dwight, thank you so much.
you.
Good job. I know it's going to be another great year for this festival. We're already planning on it next year, too?
Yep, always.
I'm sure. Dwight, thank you so much. We appreciate
you.
it. Keep us posted on future events as well, because, again, this just marks the beginning of what is to come for the
Exactly.
cultural season. All right.